I would say nobody's talking about this first part and they're only talking about the second part, but fuck that, they're not talking about either part, so here it goes. By the way, I'm Kara. I teach people how to thrive in hard seasons of life. So if that sounds good to you, give me a follow because I'm in it with you and we can do it together. Nobody talked about when you lose somebody and you are grieving that loss, how awful it feels to know that that type of loss and heartache exists. To be quite honest, it evokes a lot of fear. I mean, what if you lose a loved one again? What if any awful thing happens? It's just the fact that like your mind knows, oh my God, these awful things can happen. And it's a huge reminder, and that's what it's playing because your brain ultimately defaults to wanting to make sure that you're safe. So in order to remind you that you're safe, it's like, hey, danger, 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 danger. It's an awful feeling. Here's the other thing your brain does. It always looks for confirmation. So whatever you're thinking wants to prove you right. So when you come up with that fear and you're like, oh my gosh, what if this happens? I need you to replace it with whatever the opposite is. So if it's, what if I lose a loved one again? It's, what if my loved ones are all safe and happy and healthy? What if my next relationship fails? What if it doesn't fail at all and it's actually the most beautiful thing ever? Whatever you're struggling with that fear, I want you to try and find the opposite and follow your fear thought up with faith, because faith over fear, that's how we get through the hard times. So give me your faith over fear phrase in the comments and follow for more.